Okay, I'm back to do this second video to support the last one so that we can finish the installation of Windows XP Professional. So it's now 69%. So I will just name the video uh, Windows XP installation 1, 1A and 1B, just to make sure that everything is in order. So the internet connection has been very, very unstable. So that's why the recording has not been very smooth. It's now 83%. It's copying all the files onto the virtual machine hard drive. Okay, that is the file, the disk file. So it's a hard disk file on the on the hard drive of the physical machine. So it's very cool for you to understand um, virtual machine and the importance of virtual machine. Okay, it's now 93%. So it's loading now. It's going to start. To restart your computer, you can press enter now so that it will start faster. Now it's going to reboot. It's going to reboot. Okay, I'm back again. Let me just share the. Yes, this is the Windows XP running on the virtual machine. It's finishing the setup. So it's going to take approximately 39 minutes. Uh, I don't know how true that is, but I may just need to pause the recording so that it won't take much. If by 10 minutes it's not done, I'm going to pause the recording, then it will jump to the end of the recording. So you should expect that installing Windows XP may take roughly between 40, 45 to 1 hour, depending on your system, because you're also using limited resources of the physical system be made available in the virtual machine. Okay, installing devices now. It says stay up to date. Windows Update provides you with critical software update and hardware support files for Windows XP, and setup gives you the ability to ensure that you have the latest software to install. Your computer will be faster and more reliable. Well, that at that time, wow, at the time Windows XP came up, wow, we're all happy and we're having nice time with Windows XP. Just we're trying to drop Windows 98, Windows Millennium, and all that. I mean, Windows. Um, yeah, Windows Millennium. We're just trying to have a good, nice time with Windows XP. Yeah. So it's may not be up to that time specified. So let me just pause the recording because I may need to do some explanation after this is okay. So it has come to this point. Here you will need to set few things, regional and language options. You can customize, you can leave it like that and just next. Now this is where you're going to put the name of your organization. You can put your name. So let me just say um, let me just say uh, the this year's 216 lab, you know, 1 and 3. Yes, it says as lab 1 and 3. Lab group 1, lab group. Okay, lab group 1. I'm looking at my timetable here. Yeah, I have lab group 1 and 2. Okay, I have lab group 1 and 2. So okay, I have lab group 1 and 2, not 1 and 3. 1 and 2. So that's the name I'm giving to it. Organization, I'm going to say Ahmadu Bello University, or just say Institute, just say Yabubaka Institute of Information and Communication Technology, comma, ABU, then Zaria. Then I'll just say next. Now this is the product key you need to put. You can say next. Well, there's a product key that we can use. Okay, I've typed in the product key now. Okay, been able to use that. So that is the product key we'll be using for this installation. If I have another version, I make them available. Okay. This Windows XP Surface Pack 2 key that we use to install it. So for this lab, we're not going to use any administrative password, but just know that you need to choose your administrator very, very carefully. Make sure it is very strong and that it cannot be guessed by people because an administrator is a very powerful person. If an administrator didn't access your system, it can do and undo. Computer name, you can change your computer name to as the lab. Let's say lab 1. And then your administrative password, I will just accept um, I'll just press enter for the purpose of this installation. But choose a very strong password for your system if you want to ensure its security. Now, The time zone should be +1 or West Africa Central. Yes, that's okay. And then that's it. And it will finish the installation. So from here, you are good to go. This is going to be a very good time for you to experiment with a lot of things. After the installation, you can now play around with how Windows XP looks like inside Windows XP. Yes, you can configure a network to take the typical setting. Yes, you can make it to become a member of a domain or work group. So let's just accept work group since we're not particular about networking now. And okay. Okay. Continuing with the so it's installing some of the other things here. Okay, it's still on. It remains about 2 minutes to finish up. Okay, so it's restarting now. Let me remove this so that you can see what is happening. Okay. Yes. So this is your Windows XP Professional ready to be used. So this is very interesting. Uh, Very interesting. It's good you have a feel of the Windows XP we have before Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10. So this is Windows XP Surface Part 2. We have Surface Part 3. Okay, it's finishing the installation. Is okay. So improve appearance of a visual element, Windows automatically adjust. Yes, that's what we're allowed to. We're allowing Windows to automatically adjust. Yes, it will set the screen resolution of your VGA card to suit the setting of your display automatically. So which is okay. And you can see it's copyright 1985 to 2001. Around that time, Microsoft, I think it's around 2001 that we have this Windows XP coming out. It's after Windows 2000, thereabout. Okay. So I have to use the key available on the net for this installation so that we can make progress. Okay, so we'll try if we can install Windows 7, then Windows 10. I think we're okay. Windows 8, I don't know. I actually did not celebrate Windows 8. I have to stick to my Windows 7 until Windows 10 came up. Because I have supported Windows 8 on other people's machine, and I discovered that there are some problems until Windows 8.1 that we got some improvement. So I waited till Windows 10 before I made my switch. Now you can click next. You can say help protect my PC. Well, we do this that time. You have the original copy. It's good for you to keep your system secure and up to date. So we're talking about patches and updates. Yes, this computer will connect to a local area network or home network. No, this computer will connect to the internet. Yeah, this computer will connect to a local area network. Yeah, we're on local network. But you can skip it if you want, but we're going to say next because we're on local. Are you ready to register online with Microsoft? Yes, you'll be able to do that if you have a valid license. Say no, not at this time. It takes some time anyway. So, and then you will who will use this computer? This is where you set up the user account. For the purpose of this class, I'll be using um, lab 1. So I'm going to do lab 1, lab 1. And then second user, I can say lab 2. Now, these people can use this. They can switch between. If you have more than more users, you can configure that. Yes, congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. You are ready to go. Here's what you just accomplished. Your computer is configured for internet access. And to learn about the exciting new features of Windows XP, take the popular tour. You check the product tour. You can also find useful information. And also find some. You can also find useful information in the help and support center. These options are located on the start menu. Yes. So we finished this and we're ready to go. So it has been very, very, yes, that's applied all the settings. Now I can log in with lab 1, username, our user account, and then lab 2, and then it's going to apply it, and everything's going to be ready for us to use. So this is very, very interesting. Welcome you to use Windows XP to experience a lot of things we have there, and you'll appreciate the development so far. Because of time, we're not going to install Windows 8. Windows 98 and Windows 2000. Windows XP is okay. We're going to move to Windows 7, and then we jump to Windows 10. So with this, I think you can explore your program. We also like to probably install programs there, but time will not allow us. So you can want to install program, you just drop in the CD in the and it will appear here. Just if you click here, yeah. The next thing after installing Windows XP is to install your antivirus. Antivirus is very important. You need to secure your system by installing antivirus. So the firewall should be on, update should be on, and then you will have your virus protection should be installed. Antivirus should be installed. So that is one of the things you should take note of. Now let me quickly see my computer. Here's where we have my computer, my folder. When you click on my computer, you're going to see the system, resources. System components. You have the local hard drive. You can see this is 8 gig. Okay, that we have on this machine. Okay, I can show the content. So you can see Windows is there, the program file, the Windows document and setting. And also you can see if you come back, you discover that the machine is slow. If you click on this, you need to format it because it was just a partition. So when you click on it, to tell you Windows drive V is not formatted, then you need to do that. Just click yes and NTFS. It's going to give us about, I'm going to do quick format. It's going to give us about 1.95 gig. It's about 2 gig per. So I just click start, and it's going to do this. It's going to warn you yes because, and that's it. It's until you format the hard drive before you can actually use it. So partitioning it's the first step. Formatting it is prepare it for use. And so with this, I can access what is there. So it's empty, so I can store things there. So it's a good thing for you to have two partitions where you can store some videos in one partition. You leave your program in the other one so that it's easy for you to do upgrade, to do reinstallation, and all the rest. So thank you very much for this time. Well, I'm going to call it. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to call it a day here. So take your time to go through this video, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me on the WhatsApp and on Module. Thank you. This is your facilitator. Bye for now. I'll be looking at, sorry, before I go, I need to talk about control panel here. which I'll be doing more in um, in Windows 7. So my computer, need to look at the property, need to go to, yes, I want to show you this because I don't know whether I will have time to do another video on Windows XP again. Um, see the advanced hardware, computer name, this is where you see system restore, see, these are, you can also see a lot of things. For hardware, it's where we have access to the device manager, where you see all the devices that have been installed. Anywhere you see a question mark on that device, that means the driver is not properly installed or it has not been installed at all, or that the driver has a problem. So you need to reinstall the driver to make it work properly. So thank you very much. This is what I'm going to just stop here. I don't want the video to be too long. So I will be talking about this in the other video in Windows 7 installation and Windows 10. We'll be exploring more on the maintenance and the uh, uh, you know software maintenance, operating system maintenance, and all that. So you can see this is just Core i3, and it's having about 2 processors here, and you can see our VGA is not properly installed, or the driver is not the best for it. So we need to update the driver either from the net or from a local CD drive, CD disk. Thank you very much. These are things you need to familiarize yourself with as you are welcome to the world of operating system. Thank you. Thank you. Bye for now. So I'm signing out. Um, I'm going to